Missions Pulse. Know God's heart, join His mission.
You know, when a missionary is getting ready to come home, what can they do to mobilize others? In fact,
that's powerful.
That's one of the, I hear mission leaders saying all the time, missionaries are our best mobilizers. And but there's not a lot written on how that actually occurs.
Well, because they're probably coming off the field a little burnt out, little stressed, a little feeling like they didn't accomplish anything.
Sure.
But should they be refreshed and restored, they would realize they are those who can create a glimpse of God's heart overseas.
Right. Rather than simply saying, I've got to raise my budget to get back to the States, your purpose, or to get back to my field rather, your purpose is way bigger.
Mobilization.
Your purpose is to mobilize.
Rally the forces.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're finding that when you do that, when you focus on mobilization as an itinerating missionary home on furlough, the funds come in. When your vision is broad and who can I help send? And so I'm actually, I'm doing my PhD dissertation on how missionaries mobilize others towards long-term missionary commitments.
Wow, that's cool.
And so I'll be interviewing missionary candidates, those who have been accepted to be a missionary but haven't yet gone to the field, about their calling and how has God used missionaries to influence their own calling. Because there's very, very little research out there on how missionaries mobilize others. So I'm drawing out some of these stories that will hopefully one day in the next few years here be published, and we can say this is how God uses missionaries to help mobilize and send other people whom He's calling.
Well, that sounds exciting because missions mobilizer is not the hottest topic of all, right? Missionary, everyone's a missionary. The missionary and imposter, right? We got to misconstrue terms and definitions. Right. But missionary mobilizer, it's not something a lot of people gravitate to. In fact, I've never considered myself a missions mobilizer until just recently when you don't stop talking about it. You talk about it nonstop, and then Bevan Ginder of Globalcast Resources won't stop talking about missions mobilization. I suddenly realized, wait a minute now, I'm a missions mobilizer.
You are.
Because I've been a practitioner. So I couldn't make the distinction. Well, I'm a missionary, right? Cross-cultural. But the whole gist has been to inspire others to join this epic call. You bet. Yeah, so absolutely. I'm finally coming to grips with the reality. Okay, I'm a missions mobilizer.
You are, and this podcast is a huge resource for mobilizing others as well.
Well, I hope so. Yeah. I hope people who are listening to you as well. A podcast is only as good as its guests, right? And that's why this episode is so epic. David Jacob, here we go. Center for Missionary Mobilization and Retention.
Missions Pulse. Know God's heart, join His mission. This podcast is powered by Within Reach Global. Subscribe, watch, and listen on YouTube today. Visit missionspulse.com.